Excellent. Alright, so looks like we've got... let me try and figure out which teams these are during this timeout here. This is Hardcore Hentai versus OneShot. Hardcore Hentai looks like they are up 14-3. Unfortunately, I do not... Oh, they think I'm the admin. I'm not an admin, by the way. I am just your friendly neighborhood torso. Looks as though we've got some TKs occurring. As Lunatic will push down and take down Tryhard. Looks like a full court press, actually. From the CTs. I'm trying to figure out if this was ever actually a serious match. Stefan manages to take one down as 100. Gets a kill on a Robbie 2K, so despite the early TK, we do have OneShot coming up on top that round. Looks like their first round here on the T side. Something about kicking a player for a handicap. Interesting. Well, looks like we do have Tryhard running up here. He's going to drop a molly into top banana. We do have, looks like a kind of a mixed buy here from the CTs. Heimer, the only player here on the B site. Looks like perhaps Dark Knight has disconnected or tabbed out. 80 dropping Akaki. Stefan makes his way in here, takes down Heimer. Robbie with the brave dive through the smoke with the P2000. Won't be able to find anything. And we're just sort of waiting for this one to conclude. Dark Knight. Man, get me right there in the fields. He is back! Running towards Alpha, realizing it's not Alpha. Running towards Bravo. Running into AKs. Looks like Sia Boy is going to take down Dark Knight. Easy 5th round here for OneShot. Hardcore Hentai looks like they will be on a mixed buy. Once again, Dark Knight buying up that SMG. Pyra and Robbie each with deagles. Looks like we do have CTs possibly taking some contact here as Sia Boy manages to bait the peek out of Heimer. Sia Boy taking down Akaki. Stefan taking down Heimer. 2v3, but Lunatic has managed to find himself a rifle. This would be a worthy save. The money is not very good on the CT side. 80 watching his teammates back. Lunatic here. Looks like he's going to elect to save that rifle. I think that's a good call. Bring some firepower here into the next round. Should be a 6-14 scoreline. He's even explaining to you viewers that they're kind of money fucked at the moment. Mixed force buys. Each of the last 2 rounds not paying off. Really do think it's best to eco or save as a team rather than to just keep force buying, but that is just my opinion. Don't always expect to see my choices being acted out in other people's games. Lunatic just kind of bobbing his head, perhaps some tunes he's listening to while he's playing here. Really trying to suggest that the eco. Or, I mean, it's a decent buy. We've got Heimer with a glass cannon op, so let's see what kind of hijinks he's able to get himself up to here, running possibly towards Banana for the early peak. We do have some fresh T bodies here. Manages to take down Stefan as the T's force their way up here, taking down Dark Knight Lunatic. Trading out onto Sia Boy. 4v3 here. Man advantage for the CTs. They even have Robbie coming up here from behind. He's going to catch whoever that is with his gun out. Players, if you don't have a name that shows up on the scoreboard, what am I going to call you? Right? So don't do this. It's going to be match point for Hardcore Hentai. Mid-peak coming out of Dark Knight. He's going to get dispatched of by 80 as Lunatic gets a trade here on to Tryhard. Robbie has it parked on a rotate to be possibly just talking some crap in the chat. We do have a couple terrorist players here able to make their way towards Alpha. They do have full control of Alpha site, but Akaki is on a flank, taking some spam fire through the wall. Sia Boy taking down Heimer on the rotate. Robbie next up to bat here against Sia Boy. Sia Boy, Mac 10 headshot through the corner of the wall. You don't see that every day, and it's a 1v5 retake for Lunatic. Looks like he's going to save this despite being just on the finishing line at 15 rounds. It's not really feasible that you take a single op and no kit against 4 T players here embedded in the site and live to tell about it, let alone live long enough to get a defuse off. T players not hunting too much. Despite having, well, I guess they have rifles now. I was about to say, it's despite having a SMG, that Mac 10 on Sia Boy would have been a good weapon to run around and hunt down that opping player with. But Lunatic makes it out with his life, and more importantly, makes it out there with a rifle. Let's see where he decides to take this. He's been playing B pretty consistently. Let's see if he gets any kind of early picks this round. Looks like he might be going for the boost. Instead, boosting up the Deagling player. That's a little bit of an odd choice. Tryhard managing to take down Dark Knight with some Apps aggression. Spam through the wall, or perhaps a nade catches Lunatic for 10 points of damage. Lunatic boosting himself up here. Robbie with P90 kill onto Tryhard. It's a 4v4 here in what could be the last round of the game. It looks like the T's are setting up for a B hit. One CT player, however, rotating off at possibly exactly the wrong time. Got Lunatic running away, armor and USP. Not the most well-equipped, but it would at least be another body for the T's to have to chew through while Akaki and who else is up here? Heimer try to get some work done with their weapons. Instead, Lunatic will push down and get dispatched of by Addy. Heimer taking these fights here from Coffin. Will manage to beat back the T aggression. I'm going to leave Addy here to lag behind a little bit in Banana. They're going to make their way over here to Robbie, who's the sole defender on this A site. Stefan sees him in the graveyard position, unable to make the shot land. He's going to stop both those players dead. Just short of getting a kill onto both of them. Stefan with 4 points of HP. Addy will take down Akaki on the rotate, leaving Heimer in a 1v2. Stefan, though, if you breathe on him, he will fall over and die. The headshot angle, though, from behind the box is extremely powerful. It's something you always have to watch out for. Stefan with the kill onto Heimer. 8th round for our terrorist side here. A bit of a mixed buy coming out of the CT side here. I think they can smell their impending victory. I'm just trying to force the matter with Heimer taking down Boy with an aggressive peek. Boy caught with a nade out in banana. Nameless player here. Trying to spam through that smoke. Unable to find anything, however. Do have a bit of aggression here. Coming up towards banana, they will molly off the car position. Molly off sandbags, despite tryhard essentially already clearing it a little bit. Akaki is boosted here in CT, so they will smoke that off, but he will be able to see no problem over that smoke. Possibly let Heimer bait them in. AD taking a kill and getting traded out. Akaki hearing a player below him, catching him through the smoke as Stefan takes down Lunatic. There's still 3 players here on this B site as Heimer will get a double, winning the game 16-8 for his team, Hardcore Hentai. Akaki and Heimer making it out there. 22 kills apiece. Boy right up there with them, 22. Addy just behind. Looks like a pretty good game. Let's see, what other games we got going on? I'm really just trying to jump around and find matches for you guys to watch.